You are going to find that here in the next couple of days. We are talking big heat in the forecast. So I wanted to start out with maybe a little bit of a cooler look. This is out towards Marblehead. You can see the waters. Maybe this is a familiar look from your weekend. So if this kind of helps you get kind of, well, settled back in, ease in with some of those weekend memories, this is kind of to help. I'm using this to kind of cool out, to stay cool this week, because we are going to be looking at 90s in the forecast for today, tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Ooh, not Sunday, but right back again on Monday into the 90s. So it's going to be kind of that first rush of summer. Yesterday, a lot of us were saying, all right, it's the official start or unofficial start to summer. It looks like the forecast is on board with that. It's still on Sunday when we're talking 87 degrees. That's still warm. It's pretty warm, to say the least. It looks like, though, towards a week from now, the end of the forecast, that we see some lower 80s. So some cooler conditions will come in, maybe a little more seasonal for what it should be. But it's only 9 a.m. and we are sitting into the lower 70s. So you can see we are going to easily reach that heat here for the week. We're at 70 degrees for Toledo, Bowling Green, Ottawa, Wauseon, 69, though, in Adrian, Defiance. We have 71 in Oak Harbor, Port Clinton. Everybody is pretty warm already this morning. And whew, if you already need to cool out, I know, well, Amanda said she got her pool open, or maybe Maggie got her pool open. But if you're going to be outside, maybe swimming, cooling off, you're going to find at noon we're already into the lower 80s, afternoon mid-80s, late afternoon, early evening peaking towards 90 degrees. And just be mindful of that UV index. Got to have sunscreen. Don't forget to reapply it. So if you're already on summer vacation and hanging by the pool, do not forget your sunscreen. Now, I know a lot of you are saying, okay, it's 90s. What about the humidity? It might be a little more sticky compared to the weekend, but we're just in that humid category. We really don't nudge all that high on our dew points. So you're going to notice the heat. You're going to notice it today. But it's really overall not going to be too bad when we're using the words comfy, pleasant, all the way through the rest of this week and even into the weekend. So as far as the muggy conditions, not really going to have that with the 90s this week. But if you're not a big fan of the heat, I'm watching further out into the forecast. I'm talking towards the early mid portion of June. It looks like we'll have some below average temperatures as we get into that season. So something to keep in mind too, as June looks like it will provide some changes in our forecast. But highs today, potentially our first 90-degree day, a little bit of that humidity going to be into play. And then you'll find the low 90s. They just hold. And with the heat, we have dry weather, not really even a mention of rain here in the forecast. If at best we can get a pop-up shower, but the odds of that are pretty low. So we're going to still be looking at a mainly dry forecast. Cooler conditions, though, towards the later half of that 10-day. But I think all of us are going to be poolside at some point this week.
Yeah.
If
90s.
Yes, thinking about NBA Finals, Miami Heat. Yeah,
oh.
The Heat is here.
Oh, gosh. Are they playing the Pistons? I don't think that's how that works.
No. But I still can't believe we don't have any rain yet. That's a little troubling.
And then with the fireworks over the weekend, it was, you know, a little nerve-wracking. It's pretty dry out there. Hopefully we can get some rain before 4th of July.
Let's hope so. Yeah, because it'll be here before you know it.
That is true.